Alright, guys, we got UFC 319 Saturday, which for me is tomorrow. For you, it might be today. So, my prediction is Dricus is going to defend his belt, which is an uncommon opinion. He's the underdog against Khamzat Chimaev. So, let's take a look at the press conference real quick.
Your ability in the cage or your mentality in wanting to fight the best opponent at all times?
I think it's both of those things.
The guy asked Dricus a question, and check out the crowd. Huge boo. Huge boo from the crowd. And this is the guy that just got done beating Sean Strickland twice, Adesanya. I don't even get why they're booing him, really, because Dricus is the real deal. Let's look at his record real quick. Alright, so, like I said, he beat Strickland, beat Adesanya. He's beaten Robert Whittaker, beaten Derek Brunson. And these are all KOs, TKOs, submissions. He did have a unanimous decision with Sean Strickland recently. But Dricus, he's 6'1", with a 76-inch reach. He's got about 2.5 takedowns around. His takedown defense is 50. Accuracy on the takedown is 50. His significant strikes landed per round is 6.12. Let's take a look at Khamzat's. So, he's got 100% takedown defense, 46% takedown accuracy, a little bit less than Dricus, which a lot of people wouldn't expect because everybody thinks Khamzat's this untouchable wrestler, right? Someone like Islam or Khabib, and mainly because they're around the same area and they have the same similar style. But I'm telling you, Dricus is gonna defeat Khamzat, and they might even wrestle, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem for Dricus. So Khamzat's beat Whittaker recently, which round one, rear naked choke is pretty one-sided beating. Usman he's beat, Kevin Holland he's beat, Burns he's beat, which that Burns fight, we'll look at it real quick. It was, they had a little grappling exchange a couple times. Alright, so Burns and Chimaev here. So Chimaev does go in there and destroy people pretty quick, but it was only by 1 point. It was like 29-28. So, a pretty close fight against Gilbert Burns, which I don't even know if Dricus and Gilbert Burns would go the distance, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll look at Dricus a little bit here.
Curious to see if he's going to try to take this fight to the ground again.
So, Dricus is a guy that he'll wrestle. But again, we'll go to more of his finishes. There's a unanimous decision win there.
Slides right into mount. Lands a couple of good shots. Darren turns over and
Darren Till
goes right under the chin.
gets a chin crank pretty much. Brunson, let's see how he takes out Brunson.
Here's the end where it looks like Derek is
Boom,
completely
boom.
relaxed.
So let's talk about Dricus real quick. He started judo at the age of 5. I do like this ending, so let's watch this. He's the underdog. I think he's gonna whoop him. We can go look at the Usman fight with Khamzat. And this just adds another aspect to think about, because Usman was a very good college wrestler, very known wrestler. He's pound for pound #1 in the UFC when he was champ. But again, 36 years old, he's on his way to retirement. We got them wrestling here like usual. Khamzat, I'm sure, body locked and picked him up. Got the hips, that's his style. So let's look at the stand-up here a second, because that's where Dricus and Hamzat is going to be the difference in the stand-up. Now it's cool to see Chimaev throwing kicks and stuff because it's nice for him to mix it up. You don't want him to just be one-dimensional and only wrestle guys. You want him to be able to strike and be able to throw kicks. I feel like Islam does that the best with these Russian wrestlers. He's able to mix it up with the punches and mix it up with the kicks, and then also get the wrestling submissions, and like he did against Poirier and everybody. Like, he's good. And I think a lot of the hype coming off Chimaev stuff is based on Islam and Khabib. Like most of my friends that I've talked to, oh, he's another Dagestani guy coming up. Well, he's not Dagestani, he's Chechenian, first of all, and Chechnya has never even had a champ, so Chimaev would be the first. And I mean, it is like a neighboring country, but I don't think it's like justified to think Hamzat's going to be a dominant champ just because he's neighbors with Islam and Khabib, you know. Because Chimaev, he practices out of Sweden. He's a 3-time Sweden freestyle national champ for wrestling, so. But like I said, Dricus also started wrestling very young, 5 years old, judo, which is more of like a freestyle, more like a Greco wrestling, a lot of throws, a lot of leverage. But yeah, this was another close fight for Chimaev. It was like 29-27. And Usman's old, so I really think Dricus is going to defend the belt again for real.
Just letting it all hang out. Unreal. Swinging, man.
But yeah, we got a guy that screams into the mic and says he's going to kill everybody, so people love to back him up. But yeah, that's been my video, my first UFC breakdown. I just did the main event. I know there's a bunch of other good fights happening. But yeah, that's been the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it, or comment if you want me to do this some more. And thanks, guys. I'll see you.